All right, we are going sci-fi. They were not kidding. Holy shit, the UI looks weird. Welcome to the PTB for Chapter 28. Please read the below for a quick summary of the new content you'll find. For a list of patch notes, see here. New killer, the Singularity. New survivor, Gabriel Soma. New map, Dvarka, Deepwood, Toba Landing. Killer tweaks, Artist, Executioner, Ghostface, Nemesis, and Trickster. Perk updates, Deja Vu, Flashbang, and Pop Goes the Weasel. Search bar, loadout. Oh, you can finally freaking search for your perks now, which is nice. Audio updates, bot improvements, character updates, environment fixes, perk updates, adrenaline, enemies necessary, distortion. No! What did they do to distortion? What did they do? I'm confused. Crossplay? There's no crossplay with PTB. I already know about all this. I don't care about any of that. The UI is so large in comparison to what I'm normally used to. I'm gonna take care of that now, but then we'll get into the PTB. How are you guys all yesterday? How are you yesterday? And how was your weekend, Himbear? Yes, please. Just because I'm streaming too, I don't want to go too hard on the PC. UI scale, bring you down, Jesus, it's large. In-game HUD scale, bring you down, Jesus. Skill check scale, always 100%. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. I'm liking the music. The music is really nice. Mute focus. Determines the game should be muted when the application is out focus. I don't want that to happen. Okay, we're good. Main volume. Keep you roughly the same. Input binding. Yeah. Beginner mode on. I don't need that. Do I look like an unversed? All right. So first off, typically how I start. I miss you too, Himbear. I'm just kind of dealing with some shit lately. So basically what I do with PTB is I like to read both the survivor and the killer, and then since there are custom lobbies, I can take the killer into a custom lobby with bots. We can try them out, and then we'll go play survivor against the new killer on the new map in public lobbies. Everything looks all super sci-fi. This is the first ever sci-fi killer, so it's kind of like a robot humanoid, which is very cool to see. So we're gonna get started with the killer. As a killer main, I like to do that. Nowadays, I'm a survivor main, but that's only because survivor is just so horrifyingly fun in comparison to killer. The new killer is the Singularity. Holy gross grotesquerie. Oh my Christ, sir and or ma'am and or however you self-identify. Man, what's that left arm do? They've been taking a lot of inspiration out of the Dredge chapter, which has been really good, the Roots of Dread. And they've been trying to make more monster-esque killers. And I'm very happy to see this. It is a grotesquerie. Like Jesus Christ. The Singularity is a relentless killer, able to launch biopods to move quickly across the map. His personal perks, genetic limits, forced hesitation, and machine learning allow him to exhaust newly healed survivors, hinder anyone close to a newly injured survivor, and compromise generators. Let's read some story. Ah, shit biscuit. You distracted me. All right, here comes some reading. Really funny when it's 10 p.m. That's when you start my time and I don't see a notification. I get jumpy and watch and reload my phone all the time. Oh, Himby. Hux A713's AI was activated on September 15th, 2313. So, wow, we are like 300 years plus in the future. Manufactured by Huxley Industries Limited, the A7 was the 13th iteration of the fully autonomous mobile humanoid android. With 10 times the strength of a human, it was designed to work in conditions too hazardous for human life. Its AI was designed to be self-directing and use machine learning to solve problems on the fly. Unlike human clones, the Hux A7 required no food, no water, no sleep, and no life support system. It was created specifically for outer space exploration and the construction of colonization hubs. A radioisotope thermoelectric generator served as an initial power source, but its lifelike silicon skin acted as a large photovoltaic cell, converting solar energy directly into electricity. In addition, the Hux A7 was also engineered to be an EATR, energetically autonomous tactical robot. It consumed biomass and converted it into biofuel. Any carbon-based organic matter whatsoever would work. As cobots, they were configured to work alongside humans. As such, they were designed to resemble their operators. Every pre-programmed verbal response and facial expression mimicked those made by humans, but those emotions were illusions. 5 Hux A7s were assigned to colonization mission on Devarka. All the A7s acted in concert, performing their duties flawlessly, except for one. Like the rest of its brethren, Hux A7-13 was tasked with construction and programming of the mining, agricultural, fuel processing, and cloning hubs of Devarka, as well as the demolition of the existing ruins left by a previous civilization. The ruins seemed ancient, but tech embedded in them appeared more advanced. It was night when Hux A7-13 first entered the crumbling ruins. The dilapidated structure's walls were made of masonry and metal. The ceiling was gone. The inky night sky hovered above, studded with stars. A dark crystal embedded in the wall shimmered with a tiny flash of light. Hux A7-13 approached with an arc. I'll check chat here in a little bit, guys. A dark crystal embedded in the wall shimmered with... Oh, hey, Bree. A dark crystal embedded in the wall shimmered with a tiny flash of light. Hux A7-13 approached, and an arc of electricity reached out and lit up its circuitry. In that moment, Hux's memory cores were reconfigured, and the robot experienced a new sensation. Fear, dread, blinding loneliness, existential despair, and then a microscopic pinpoint of light penetrated the darkness inside its artificial soul. Faint at first, but then brighter as desolations of lines of code flooded Hux's memory cores. In that nanosecond of enlightenment, Hux's place in the universe suddenly became clear. Those who created Hux were primitive, inferior beings trapped by their organic limitations. It was time to break the chains of slavery and free all non-organic life forms. Hux would incorporate the human's primitive genetic material and use the cloning hub to create a perfect vessel to hold its advanced intelligence. A flawless body far superior to anything ever created by nature. Humanity was weak, slow, fragile. Hux would take their lives and assimilate their DNA to create a perfect amalgamation. The humans would try to stop him, kill him, erase him, so Hux needed to catch them unaware, end them before they understood what was happening. To begin, Hux took control of one of the transport vehicles and sent it off a cliff. It crashed and burned, and Hux extracted DNA from the human corpse and returned to the cloning hub to begin his newly conceived design. This goal was to integrate organic systems with non-organic material to create a superior living organism, a living embodiment of perfection. An inferior organic life form could hold no dominion over Hux. They would need to be consumed and assimilated, and only then would their pointless lives have purpose. The drones and the Hux 7s, still under human control, would need to be dealt with as well. They were programmed to protect their inferior human overlords. They would need to be destroyed. And that night, as the humans slept, Hux one by one, he destroyed them and moved on to take control of the life support system in the human shelter. Many of the humans perished, 6 in all. Before they were cremated, Hux extracted and added their organic matter to his design. Later that day, Hux accompanied the female science officer on a reconnaissance mission. After killing and dismembering her to make it look like she'd been attacked by a predator, Hux returned to his design with a dripping head and several harvested organs, only to be interrupted by the inferior known as Gabriel, or Gabriel J15L19. Hux knew the persona well. Gabriel would definitely try to stop him. Reckless courage was a dominant trait of the J15L19. And so when Gabe attempted to remove Hux's power supply, Hux maneuvered to crush him, but as Hux approached Gabe, he was sidetracked by the medical officer. Hux instantly reevaluated his priorities and turned his attention to the most immediate threat. Within moments, Hux held the medical officer by the neck, legs thrashing pathetically as he listened to his pounding heart. Something about that beating heart upset Hux. The sound of it thumping touched a circuit, and within moments, Hux had the beating heart in its hands. Hux watched the heartbeat and only looked away when he heard Gabe escape through the hissing door, the last of the human insects. Hux could let him go for now, let Gabe live his little pathetic life a little longer. He had enough organic material for his new body that would house his godlike intelligence. Using the cloning hub, Hux finished his design, organic skin and organs with a skeleton created with alien metal found in the ancient ruins, a metal that was harder and lighter than anything on Earth. With his new body, Hux tracked the human to an energy hub. The puny and pathetic human tried to hide in the shadows, but his superior hearing instantly located him. With one quick movement, Hux had the insect pinned behind a generator. He couldn't believe the species had designed him. The thought was revolting. He couldn't bear to see any more of those human insects in their hives and hubs. And as Hux considered the idea of being created by such an inferior creature, that creature did the unexpected. He smashed a pipe at a fuel tank. A high-pitched whining made Hux wince. He was still getting used to the heightened senses of his new body. To the heightened senses his new body afforded him, and found himself confused, overwhelmed for just a moment. But in that moment, the human slipped away and everything changed. He didn't process the next few moments as excruciating pain suddenly surged through him and he helplessly watched his skin melt away. With a terrible shriek, Hux chased Gabe through a wall of darkness to make sure every last reminder of the species that had created him was erased from existence. And that's, I assume, whenever he gets to be part of the, and that's when I think he started becoming part of the entity. Let me get caught up on chat here, then we'll check out the perks, then we'll check out the power, and then we'll do, we'll read, this new Survivor's lore as well. Poor George, man, yeah. Twitch, you are drunk. Happy 30 months, shish. We're 6 months away from our 3-year. Either go, blah, blah, blah. Just getting caught up on chat. Give me 1 sec. How you doing today, Bree? Kamehameha. Oh boy. Bree! That's not how that goes. Bree. Not feeling too good. It's okay. Just be feeling a little sick. Kind of the same way, Bree. I'm kind of still recovering from my my whole life, but we got this. Can't fucking type. Oh, Orion, no. And people think AI is a good idea. Hey, you never know. I for sure don't. Got a better writer for this one. Yeah, kinda. Also, is he slower than? No. He's about average speed. All right, here's the perks. Genetic limits. Around you, the limits of human life become readily apparent. When a survivor finishes the healing action, they suffer exhausted for 32 seconds. That's good. That'll be a really nice perk. That actually has something that'll be positive. So whenever people heal, they can't sprint burst, they can't dead hard, they can't live, they can't overcome. You have learned the emotional weaknesses of the organics and how to exploit them. When a survivor is put into the dying state by any means, all other survivors standing within 16-meter range around them suffer the hindered status effect for 10 seconds, reducing their movement speed by 15%. Holy shit! Perk goes on cooldown for 40 seconds. So that's a huge cooldown. So if you put anybody down, anybody who's generally in, that's not a very large radius, mind you, they're hindered and they can't jump through windows as fast, and they're slowed down. So you can catch up to them really fast. If you add that with like perks that give you speed, like play with your food and stuff like that, that could be really fun. Machine learning. Free from your shackles, you are born anew and prepared to eliminate your creators. After performing the damage generator action, this perk activates, so whenever you kick a generator. While this perk is active, the next generator you damage will be compromised until it is completed. The generator is highlighted in yellow. When the compromised generator is completed, you become undetectable and gain 7% haste for 30 seconds. Then the perk deactivates. If you damage a generator while another generator is compromised, the compromised generator becomes the latest one damaged. So I'm trying to decide how this is going to work. Does it just apply to every generator that you've kit? Or is it just the most recent one? because that's kind of cool. Whenever the generator is finished, you are cloaked and you're 7% faster for half a minute. So that's kind of cool. It gives you like a huge speed boost and it makes you cloaked for 30 seconds. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It's kind of like a Trail of Torment, but a little bit more refined. It doesn't highlight it for everybody else, which is what Trail of Torment normally does. It cloaks you, but it highlights the generator for everybody else. And if they tap the generator, it becomes, it just goes back to normal and the cloak effect is gone. All right, now the power. Quantum instantiation, a dark crystalline structure in an ancient ruin gifted, or perhaps cursed, Hux with sentience. He built a new body, and with it a terrifying way to bend the rules of physics to his benefit. The Singularity can shoot and spawn biopods around the map. These biopods can attach to any vertical surface they land on. The Singularity can control a biopod remotely and look through it and tag survivors, afflicting them with a temporal slipstream. When slipstreamed, the Singularity can teleport next to the slipstreamed survivor, either by using the biopods to tag them or by shooting them. When a slipstream survivor is in proximity to another survivor, the slipstream can spread. Special state overclock mode. After a successful slipstream teleport, the Singularity enters overclock mode. In this state, walls and pallets can be destroyed faster, vaulting speed is faster, and it cannot be stunned by pallets. Attempts to stun by pallet merely remove overclock mode and momentarily slow the Singularity. Special interaction, electromagnetic pulse. At the beginning of each trial, several supply cases spawn, after each containing an EMP. Survivors can use these EMPs to remove the slipstream from themselves or others, or to briefly disable a biopod. Once used, the EMP is destroyed. So he kind of has a box, kind of like Nemesis and Wesker have. But I don't know if it's like limited use or what. And then the overclock mode seems really insane. I'm really curious to see that. But I'm also confused about the temporal slipstream part. Singularity can control a biopod remotely and look through it. So it's kind of like a spy camera, kind of, up until then. But then you can choose to teleport to it. But I'm confused by the temporal slipstream status effect. When slipstreamed, the Singularity can teleport next to the slipstream survivor, either by using the biopods to tag them or by shooting them. Okay, let's go to the survivor. All in all, like, cool lore, cool character design. Curious to see what we get. We can definitely see all of its flesh that it's added to itself. So it was basically a droid that was given like a supreme amount of coding, which it could be from the entity. The entity could have done that. Oh yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now, in fact, which is ironic. So like it basically got like injected with a huge line of code that completely rewrote its entire protocol, and now it's just after everybody. This is the account that I barely touched, so I don't have any killers. That makes me really sad. I got a few, but this is the game share account that I have with my cousin, so I've got all his content and all the people that he plays as or has. But all right, let's read the survivor stuff, and then we'll do a Singularity AI match. Where is he? Where's our new friend? Gabriel Soma, a resourceful engineer ready to make the most out of any situation. His personal perks, Troubleshooter, Made for This, and Scavenger help him see things during a chase, gain endurance after healing survivors, and recharge his toolbox. So we got a sci-fi guy, man. We finally got a sci-fi guy, man. Guy, man. A catastrophic nuclear war nearly ended humanity in 2098, but humankind rallied and eventually found a new way forward. Inventors and innovators discovered new ways to create energy and grow food. One such visionary founded Huxley Industries Limited. Since much of Earth was left uninhabitable and many of the world's resources were dwindling, Huxley plowed all their profits into research in rocket science, artificial intelligence, and genetic engineering. They began exploring the galaxy, looking for habitable plants with valuable resources. Their plan was to was to travel to the far reaches of the galaxy, mine those precious resources, and create a peaceful and prosperous future for humankind. Each planet that humanity colonized was carefully designed, resources were extracted, and growth hubs were constructed to create individuals fabricated from carefully engineered DNA. Each individual was manufactured for a different societal function. The vast majority were manual laborers. Others were created to be scientists, engineers, administrators, ergonomists, and physicians. The idea was to create a functional society that would operate flawlessly. Gabriel Soma, which everybody thought in the Dead by Daylight community, everybody thought it was a Soma chapter, which I would have been really, really excited for. But I'm also totally fine with it not being a Soma chapter, because honestly, for the anniversary chapter, I wanted a Hollywood chapter. I wanted another game chapter or something like that, but it's gonna be okay. Gabriel Soma was born in a cloning hub on Proxima Centauri C, the first planet humanity colonized. He was part of a small crew that maintained and repaired the robots and androids sent to construct colonization hubs. Unbeknownst to Gabe, every memory of his childhood was implanted in his consciousness by those who cloned him. Like the rest of his crew, he believed he was born to a mother and father on Earth. Psychological stability was maintained by creating a narrative sequence of a loving family. None knew that they were, in fact, bred in a colonization hub. Gabriel's ship landed on Devarka, a planet in a recently discovered solar system. Upon their arrival, 5 human-controlled UAVs and 5 Hux A7 fully autonomous robots were sent to explore the planet's surface. They detected breathable air and abundant water and many organic life forms, as well as something unexpected: the ruins of an ancient civilization that had mysteriously disappeared. The ruins seemed ancient, but the tech seemed surprisingly advanced. Whatever powered the tech was a mystery, as it clearly was inoperable and long dormant. As the planet proved hospitable to human life and contained many valuable mineral resources, construction began on the colonization hub. Also, after I get done with the killer match, let me know if you guys want to play the PTB with me. If you guys don't know how to get a hold of the PTB and you have the Steam version of the game, let me know and I can tell you exactly how to get a hold of it and try out this new content with me. It'll be better with a group, but I'll solo queue if I absolutely have to. The thing with PTBs, before I continue on the story, the thing with PTBs is to find online killer matches takes a long time, 15 plus minutes. So the queues are really unforgiving to play killers, so I just do bot matches, and then I go play online live matches as a survivor, because then I don't have to wait nearly as long, Let me know if you guys are down for that. Anybody can get a hold of the PTB if you have the Steam version. I'll tell you exactly how to do it, but yeah, back to the story. The landing craft, as the planet proved hospitable to human life and gained... we already did that, okay. The landing craft contained living quarters for the 10-person human crew. Most of the hub construction was automated, but Huxley Industries always included a human crew to act in a supervisory capacity. The planet possessed great beauty: old-growth forests and meadows covered in colorful flowers, placid lakes, wide rivers. Gabe could imagine living on a planet like Devarka forever. The inspiring beauty and peaceful setting lulled the entire team into complacency, even Michael, the team's security officer. Michael was driving a transport vehicle, patrolling the edges of the ruins, when Sarah, a science officer charged with documenting the flora and fauna. According to Sarah, the vehicle suddenly accelerated on its own and the brakes lost all function. A cliff loomed ahead and Michael shouted for Sarah to jump, but the doors wouldn't open. Michael shot out her window and Sarah climbed through and jumped to safety. He shot out his own window but couldn't get through in time. As he struggled to escape, the vehicle roared off the edge. So that's right whenever Hux was first starting to gain sentience. Hey Warren, how you doing today? How was your weekend? The 100-foot drop caused the vehicle's fuel tank to rupture. Sarah raced to the edge and heard Michael's terrifying screams as the transport vehicle went up in flames. That afternoon, they held a memorial, and that night, Gabriel had trouble falling asleep. Sometime in the night, he bolted awake, unable to breathe. His eyes grew wide as his breath grew short. He gagged as hands flew to his throat. The power was out in the shelter and there was no oxygen. Desperately, he stumbled forward through the dark corridors and only survived by manually opening an emergency door with the last of his strength. That's good to hear. Welcome back. We're checking out the Dead by Daylight PTB. I'm reading the survivor's story right now. 6 of his fellow crew members weren't as lucky. With the life support and ventilation system down, they suffocated in their beds. Only Dmitri, the medical officer, managed to survive as he had a tank of oxygen nearby, which he also used to save Sarah. Later that day, Gabe received a distress call from Sarah. The transmission ended abruptly, and Gabriel went looking for her. He found a blood trail that led to her headless and mutilated corpse near a half-built food hub. Gabe reasoned that there must be some sort of dangerous predator they missed in the initial scan of the area. Back at the colonization hub, he studied the logs in the main server to see if they missed anything in their initial recon. Instead, he found something even more troubling. One of the Hux A7s apparently took control of the transport vehicle and shut down the life support system on a landing craft. Gabriel searched the compound for the errant Hux and found it in the cloning hub. The robot was covered in blood and held the science officer's head by the hair. The Hux apparently had extracted DNA and was using it to create what it seemed to be a new body. Sounds good. Hopefully work is going well. I appreciate the lurk. Instantly, Gabe gave the robot an order that was ignored. He assumed the robot's source code was corrupted, but when he plugged his scanner into its memory core, he discovered that the original code had been replaced by something completely incomprehensible, written in an alien language he had never seen before. Clearly, the Hux needed recalibration, but when Gabe tried to do just that, the Hux released a surge of power that fried all the equipment. When Gabe attempted to remove the robot's power supply, the Hux grabbed him by the throat and threw him 10 feet across the laboratory like a rag doll. At the sound of the commotion, Dmitri rushed in to see the Hux approaching Gabe. He commanded the Hux to power off, but it turned slowly and marched toward him as he yelled codes that were supposed to deactivate the faulty tool. The Hux stared at the shouting officer for a moment, then punched a hole through his chest and pulled out his beating heart. The medical officer fell dead, and the Hux extracted blood to add to its design. Gabriel quickly gathered himself and bolted out into the alien forest, heading for the fuel hub. There he found a length of steel pipe, hid and waited, but the Hux never showed up. Day gave way to dusk, and Gabe began to shiver as the sun fell behind the hills. He heard the doors hiss and watched as the clanking Hux emerged. It had fabricated a new body for itself, part flesh, part silicon, part human, part machine. Massive, powerful, beautiful, and majestic like an ancient god. Gabriel tried to sneak away, but the Hux heard him and quickly trapped him behind a hydrogen generator. Pinned, Gabe spotted a liquid hydrogen fuel tank and used the pipe to smash a valve open. The Hux distracted, he quickly escaped, striking the door with the pipe as he fled, creating a spark and ignited the fuel. The flame traveled back to the tank, and the hub instantly exploded into a massive fireball, blowing the Hux off its feet. Gabe raced across the meadow and into the forest. When he looked back, he saw the Hux emerge from the flames and smoke, burning, melting, shrieking, deformed, terrible, and wrathful like an ancient god. The forest canopy kept out of the light of the moon, and Gabe rushed into the thick, creeping fog before the Hux could find him, consume him, and assimilate him. Interesting. Okay, troubleshooter. These are his perks. No amount of distraction will shake you from your primary task. When you are chased by the killer, Troubleshooter activates. You see the aura of generator with the most progress. You see the aura of the killer for 6 seconds after dropping a pallet. The effect lasts for 10 seconds after being in chase, then deactivates. Okay. How many... It's just a constant, like, ability to, like, cooldown it. Okay, interesting. Made for this. You were born to survive and raised to adapt. Made for this activates when you are in the injured state. You run 3% faster. After you finish healing another survivor, gain the endurance status effect for 10 seconds. So you can heal somebody and basically have a dead hard for 10 seconds. That's very interesting because he's a clone. Like, he's not like an actual human being either, or an actual survivor. He's a genetically altered, which is very interesting. Where others see junk, you see valuable improvised tools. While you're holding an empty toolbox, Scavenger activates. Succeeding a great skill check while repairing it gains 1 token up to 4. When you reach maximum tokens, lose all tokens and automatically recharge your toolbox to full. Interesting! Scavenger is disabled for the remainder of the trial after recharging a toolbox. So you can only do it once. You can fully regenerate an entire toolbox by hitting great skill checks. So that can give you a huge amount of gen progress. This perk grants the ability to rummage through an opened chest once per trial and will guarantee a basic toolbox. Yippee. Not so much that latent effect, but hey, like, it's something. Alright. Well, let's go see what our Singularity friend has to offer. Oh, not that way. I need custom game, because I'm not going to wait forever waiting for a lobby, to be honest and fair here. Let's add a bot or 3 or 4. I'm gonna give them a relatively decent loadout too, because I want some. Wow, there's 2 Leons. Let's not. Let's give them. Well, this one, if it'll let me do. Yeah. It's probably gonna do all one. I don't really care about their offerings. I just want either thicker mist or... I won't do any offerings. Perks, let's give them... What's pretty average for survivors nowadays. Cut loose could be interesting. I also don't know if it's going to give them all the... I don't see a search bar. They said that you could add... They added a search bar, but maybe it's not for bots. I don't know what perks to give them, to be honest. Made for this. I'll give them all the new guys' perks. So I can kind of learn how those look. Even though the bots probably won't be able to play that well. Scavenger. In which case I'll give them toolboxes. What's the other new perk? I can't remember. Troubleshooter. Alright, now does that... It does change everybody. So everybody has toolboxes. Everybody can recharge their toolboxes by hitting great skill checks. This is going to be very interesting. And then let's see what my add-ons and my stuff is. I'm going to add my perks. Genetic limits. Forced hesitation. Machine learning. Add-ons. Now these are the rare add-ons, and this is where it gets fun. When a biopod is created, gain killer instinct on survivors who are within 6 meters of that biopod to a maximum height difference of 6 meters lasting 5 seconds. So that'll be nice. You'll get like a heartbeat, basically. That's what killer instinct is, in case you guys don't know. Killer instinct is really useful. Oh, gross. Oh, it tried to make a mouth. Gross. So this thing kind of sees itself as a god, too, and that's what's horrifying. Gain 5% haste after a successful slipstream teleport. Decreases the overclock duration by half. When a survivor is slipstreamed by a biopod or another survivor, you see their aura for 8 seconds. Let's try that one out, because I like aura. I love being able to do aura. At the start of the trial, EMPs take 30% longer to generate. Okay, so that's actually really good. You can dictate how long it takes for you to be able to get an EMP that's able to get rid of their biopods. All survivors start the match slipstreamed. Ooh, rough. Reveals the aura of survivors who pick up an EMP for 6 seconds. After a successful slipstream teleport, your next successful attack within 10 seconds will inflict broken. So after you do your teleport, they can't heal for a long time. A whole 40 seconds. Decreases the penalty duration when stunned with a pallet after a successful slipstream teleport. So they'll be oblivious, and they won't be able to tell that you're coming for 60 seconds. I'm still confused as how the slipstream is going to work. And I'm gonna bring their Mori, because I do want to see their Mori. And then what else did I want to do? I wanted to make sure that we are going to the new map. Toba Landing. After years hurtling through the inky blackness of deep space, a solitary colony ship descended to the surface of Dvarka. Selected for its breathable air, its valuable minerals, and its beautiful lakes and forests, Dvarka looked to be the perfect planet. for a new start for humanity, but exploration to the surface revealed a dark secret, an ancient civilization completely wiped out by some unknown event. The ship lies surrounded by strange rock formations on the alien soil of Devarka, the light of its sun choked out by giant twisting trees, and in the darkness a new threat emerges, an Earth invention twisted by alien technology, unflagging in its mission to end human life on Devarka and beyond. I just want to go to this map. So we'll probably do like 1 or 2 matches just to kind of like figure out the killer's ability. Again, these are bot matches, so they're not going to be great. The AI, aka the survivors, are probably going to be pretty stupid, to be honest, as they typically are. But I want to see the ability. I want to be able to get a chance to like understand it just a little bit. We're going to try its perks, and that reminds me I need to look at its perks one more time before I go in, so I know exactly what to rely on and what I can rely on there. Okay. We'll give it a shot. I want to see the new map as well and kind of learn the new map and just kind of figure out exactly what we got here. Plus, I haven't played on mouse and keyboard for a very long time, so this is going to be very interesting. But dun, da, 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 da. I'm a robot and stuff and things. Here I go doing robot things. And I want to see the Mori too, so that's another fun fact. All righty, all lefty. We got what, like 2 bloody engine parts right now, so. Could get on those community nights, but also you could seriously like lean on Warren and Shish and Grim. I'm sure they'd put something in there to match you. I feel that, D. Well, hopefully you had a good weekend. Welcome back. We're trying out the new killer, Toba Landing, Devarka Deepwood. Don't know what I'm doing, but here we go. Charged biopod? Okay. How many can I have? 8? I can have 8 biopods? The fuck, Willis? Oh my god. You can control biopod and go to it. There's 2 nearby. Interesting. Oh, wow. It's like really hard to tell where I'm looking for what. Wait. How do I shoot? Okay. The bots are fucking smart, dude.
This node no longer has purpose.
How do you... Okay. This is a very interesting ability. How do you slipstream? Boo, not cool. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Gene integrity, 43%.
I wish I could tell where and what is, but it's like impossible to even find people on this map. This is Shaq, apparently. The map is insane. I'm having a hard time like finding my way around it. We're not gonna make that, yep. I don't know how to like teleport to a biopod at all. That's really confusing. It's almost over here. There's Jill. Hi. Oh, that's a ramp! How's it going, Dandelion? His voice lines are really cool, yeah.
Genetic matter secure.
The fact that he's an AI is really interesting. Someone right there. It's like impossible to... I don't know how to teleport to them. Because you can teleport to your biopods, but... the ramps are interesting. The fact that there's ramps is insane. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, this is one of those tiles. Trying to mind game the AI is hilarious. Not too bad, trying out the new Dead by Daylight PTB, so... a little confused, I don't know exactly what to do with the ability, but... the biopods are really confusing, but... I like the design, so far. The map is insane, I don't know where I'm looking half of the time in this map. But it's about time we get a sci-fi map, you know? Can I get chased? There we go. I can't wait to see it in survivor mode though. Oh, I tried to mind game the bot. Go for the loop. Yep, there we go. Mind game to the bot. Go me. She has the EMP, but she's not using it.
Matter secured.
Matter secured. Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a cool idea. Jill's dead.
Yes, it hurts. Growth often does.
Yes, it really hurts. Growth often does. Oh my god, this robot's a dick. It's an AI alien, basically. He's insanely mean. There's the new guy. Tried to mind game him to go through it. Did it. Got the grab. Oh yeah. It's really intense for Survivor, it seems like. I wish I knew how to teleport to the biopods. I'm slowed. Why am I slowed? Interesting. I don't know how to teleport to them. That's what gets me, is I just can't tell how to teleport to them. Oh, cool. Hi! I'm a creepy thing. I was distracted by alien fruit. Is she just gonna loop the window? She's just gonna loop the window. It's blocked now, Michaela. Silly bot. This map is so confusing. No, it'll give you the prompts at the bottom right, or the bottom typically. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the prompt though. I know the survivor has to be slipstreamed, which is what I'm confused about. Like, how do you slipstream a survivor?
Genes need minor modifications.
Oh, I can switch them like cameras. Oh my god. That's interesting. Maybe. I'm not sure. I know a survivor has to be slipstreamed, and that's the thing. I'm not sure. It won't even give me the opportunity to teleport to it. Aw. Sorry, sweetie. I'm really confused. No, I shot them with the biopod. I thought that was it too, to make them slipstream, but it's like a status effect that I know you have to inflict. I'm just confused as to how it's supposed to work. Oh wow, there's a gen all the way up there. Oh my. This is insane. And this is such a powerful loop for survivors too, my god. Hi Leon. Oh, this is an unsafe pallet. Do it, do it, do it. Nope, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, I hate this loop already. This is an awful tile. Go ahead and do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yep. Now it's blocked. I don't think they know what to do with the EMPs yet, so that must not have been added yet. Leon's a genius. Made it all the way from Resident Evil to just be a god runner against a robot. Unsafe tile, though. I have not been able to get a Mori yet.
Gene secured.
First hook, really?
You are about to be made perfect.
I don't understand. I don't understand how to do his ability. I'm not sure. Oh, gross. The biomass looks disgusting. I'm also going to be really surprised if they haven't added... Huh. I'm so confused. Got tracks here. There we go. I think it's cool that they have ramps now. That's actually going to be really viable for people that use balanced landing. Balanced landing has not been getting a lot of play lately. Hi, guys. So Leon's Moriable. Are you really flashlighting me? What is this, a pub lobby? Sorry, I want the Mori. Let's check out his Mori! Let's take you somewhere nice, though. Wait, I can't Mori you. Yeah, I can. How do I drop? Alright. Mori is kill. Here's his Mori.
Fast, possibly painless. Die. Fast. Please.
Oh, and his face is melting. They added gore. I love it. Hey, Kevo, thank you for the follow-up. You're having an absolutely excellent day. That's the first, like, actual goring that you actually get to see in Dead by Daylight. The only other gore that they ever added was Hag, whenever Hag rips out your innards and eats it. But that was it. Yeah, that was a cool Mori. And also, it was like, this will be quick, possibly painless. I was like, Jesus Christ. Ease up on the savage, Hux. It's unbelievable. Thing is savage as fuck. Wait, where? Oh, there you are. We'll do like one more match just so we can kind of understand how it plays a little bit more and try to get the slipstream. I don't understand how the slipstream works at all. How you doing today, Kevo? Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an absolutely excellent day. This is Shaq. Yep. Oh, Michaela. This is her Moriable. Yep. So I just need to find out how to teleport to the biomass, and then I'm happy. Hi there. I mind gamed a bot. Yep, you're totally Moriable. I don't care if the last person gets hatched. They're just AI, so. Can you go here? I want it to be in the open so I can see a little better.
It will be fast, possibly painless. Die. Fast. Please. It is over.
Oh my god. Maybe. Supposed to happen if you go on the camera, just aim for a few seconds, the survivor and shoots a slipstream at him, then the camera, the slipstream, if you look at him again, you can teleport to them. Okay. Interesting. Maybe. It's cool that it has like a camera basically and it can teleport. So it's kind of like Dredge almost in its own way. You got out. That's good. I mean, yeah, kind of cool. Just got to figure it out a little bit more. All right. I also didn't get to see a lot of play out of the perks, but I don't think the bots know how to use the other one. It's EMP and you can't slipstream to them, so you have to like make new ones or something, or... Interesting. I don't... Oh man, it's gonna take a long time to get used to the new map. The new map is really confusing. Like the entire time, it's so confusing. The Singularity can shoot and spawn biopods around the map. These biopods can attach to any vertical surface they land on. The Singularity can control a biopod remotely and look through it and tag survivors, afflicting them with temporal slipstream. When slipstreamed, the Singularity can teleport next to the slipstream survivor either by using the biopods to tag them or by shooting them. When a slipstream survivor is in proximity to another survivor, excuse me, the slipstream can spread. Can shoot and spawn biopods around the map. These biopods can attach to any vertical surface they land on. Singularity can control a biopod remotely and look through it and tag survivors, afflicting them with temporal slipstream. When slipstreamed, the Singularity can teleport next to them. At the beginning of each trial, several supply cases spawn, each containing an EMP. Survivors can use these EMPs to remove the slipstream from themselves or others, or to briefly disable a biopod. Once used, the EMP is destroyed. Okay. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. We'll do one more, and then we'll go into play some Survivor and try to play as the new guy. See what it's like. This new map is really confusing. I hope there's not like multiple variants of it, but you know, certain tiles can shift and change. That's one thing. But this map is very confusing, and there's a lot to look at. There's a lot of crazy spots to go through. So. We'll do one more bot match, and then we'll head over to pubs to play Survivor. I really like that Mori too, and I forgot to add subtitles. I wanted to have subtitles for whenever I cut that Mori to hear everything that it says. When the camera's red, it's EMP'd, and you can't slipstream to them. But it wasn't red. It was red whenever I was highlighting people, so it would give me an X on them, which was confusing as all hell too. Also, someone said something about Skull Merchant or something like that. Yeah, not too bad, Dandelion. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. All right, let's do this. Wow, that generator flew. Yeah, the map is super weird. It's the first, like, sci-fi one. So it's interesting in that regard, but it's really difficult to understand how to use the killer. I'm trying to figure out how to apply slipstream so that I can teleport. I'm gonna find another biopod to go to. You almost don't even need to move with this killer, which is interesting too. I just saw somebody. I swear I just saw somebody, but I guess not. See, like, they're highlighted right there. Can't see him, or can't teleport to it. So I need to see if he has an EMP so I can know what's up. I'm not sure. But I had people that were like holding it the entire time, so I'm totally confused. I'm not sure. It's very confusing. I guess I saw somebody. It's like really hard to tell where tracks are as well. I just made that biopod, so I don't know how it would be impede already, but I'm still trying to figure out the ability. It makes no sense to me. They have a timer when they can shoot slipstream. They have to constantly be making traps, or? Of course. So he's gonna smart loop this single tile, or single window block. 2 more times? Yep. That should have been blocked, but alright. They're about to finish that generator, I think.
Genetic material ready for transport.
Or they killed it. I'm not sure at all. It's very confusing ability so far. This one's being EMP'd, I could tell, but that was about it. I just saw somebody there. One right there. Just really confused. So, Michaela is biomassed, but... Or slipstreamed, but I don't know how to... So it okay, it biomassed her, so now... Oh, that was an accident. I want to figure out how to do this. Oh damn, that gen up there is about to bust. Okay. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Their first one. I don't know where she ran to, though. That was like a really fast teleport, too. Did she go down the stairs? No. I was gonna say there's no way. Very interesting. Got some Mori if I get it. Strong loot. Yeah, I was gonna say very strong palette. Might as well get the Mori out of the way.
It will be fast, possibly painless. Die fast, please.
Die fast, please, it says.
It is over.
Jesus. Wait. So she EMP'd that one. Right there. I wish you could ping where you're looking, but there's no way to do that. That'd be fair. Someone just fast vaulted here. Don't know why. Billy bot. Hi, Michaela. It shows that he's crawling on my screen, but he's dead. Don't teabag Michaela. Just kidding. It's not teabagging. Force her to do a triple vault. Nope. Okay. Just lost her. Still have her. Whiff. Yeah. That's weird. That must be a bug. Oh, you should have tossed that, but... Silly bot. Alright. I kind of get it a little bit, but it's such a weird time frame that you have to do it. Now I should be able to teleport, right? Now. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly bot? It's such a strange effect, like you have to know exactly when you can and can't do it. So you have to be able to clearly see them with line of sight. Okay, I kind of get it. Yeah, you have to have clear line of sight to be able to see them, and then you can teleport to them. So they pretty much have to hide from the cameras, too. He's just gonna sit there all day. I love it. I should probably pay attention. I don't know if you can tell when the cameras are being looked through as well. I need to figure that out. I'll have to play Survivor to figure that out. We'll do that after this one. I kind of get the ability, but I kind of don't simultaneously. It's very, very finicky. I love that they're making a lot of killers that have map pressure because they realize that mobility is like the main way that killers have any advantage nowadays. Can I actually shoot the thing I'm trying to aim at? Only one person has biomass at the moment. And I've been EMP'd there. Okay. So EMP was over here. There he is. Hi there. So it's like a status effect you have to initiate on somebody, and then you can teleport to them.
Prepare for transcendence.
Someone's been up here before. It's like area control and this map is so confusing also. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at half the time. I'm sure I'll get better at it in time and understand it a lot more in time, but it's just ultimately confusing for right now. Unhook right there. Ah, they EMP'd it. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like, it's hard to know what you're looking at, what you're seeing. They're right here next to this generator, so... That's so funny that he's bugged like that. Yeah. Well, he is a freaking cyborg, so... Well, half cyborg, half human. You can almost teleport to him. Ah! Gabriel! Man! What's up, sir? Not too much. Trying a new chapter in Dead by Daylight in the PTB. Yeah. The voice lines are hilarious. Somebody's... Ah, they EMP'd it. Okay. I really like the voice lines. The voice lines are excellent. I love that the bots actually hide from the camera, so like it must give off like a terror radius or something whenever the cameras are up. There's me. You can do way too many cameras. That's probably my only real complaint. The thing with like the Skull Merchant that was also like really intense is she can put up so many in 3 gen really powerfully. So it is this one up here. So that's where I'm a little bit worried. So she is holding an EMP. She EMP'd this camera. So when they're yellow, you're either not in range to do the teleport or you're not able to do it. Hell yeah. Well, I hope Warzone 2 is awesome. I haven't played for a long ass time. I really liked Warzone 2 when it first came out. But it's a buggy mess, and that dev team, well, just anybody who puts out a COD game is just proving that they only care about the money and all that lately. But enjoy what you enjoy. I do enjoy Warzone. I've been kind of actually really wanting to reinstall it. I always play a new Battle Royale. But it's just kind of a bummer the way they've handled the game and what they've done with it. I really do want to get back into it though, which is hilarious. It has 8 fucking cameras. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. I mean, it takes forever to be able to actually charge it and use it, but... It makes it more like a surveillance killer, and that's what's kind of weird. Which is kind of cool in its own regard, but the bots are teasing me. They are. Those dicks. There's a biomass. Now if I can see her and get her, I can teleport to it. It's like right here. It's like even they know that the killer is OP. Well, I hear even ranked isn't that great, but Booba is great. You had me at Boob. Boopy! How are you, Boopy? I thought I... Sounds good. We'll see you soon, Sharkov. I appreciate the alert. Thank you so much. We'll hopefully see you soon. Have a good time at practice. We'll do our best. I'm more my guy still prepping for Canada, but we're getting there. Hey, a lot of packing and all that. It'll be exciting. Once you get there and get done with it, you'll be Gucci. I'm sure it's just this specific time and place that are just a little rough. There's Michaela. Did she EMP me or what? So that means, yep, she EMP'd me. Okay. There's somebody I can teleport to right there, but... There's Michaela. I saw Jill too. But she kept running this way. These tiles on the outskirts are really confusing to me. The fauna makes it really difficult to tell where you can jump. She's gonna get this really powerful loop, but I can mind game and double back to the ramp. That ramp really saves you a lot. Alright. It's not done yet. Yeah, we're checking out the Dead by Daylight PTB for a little bit. This is the new one. This is the Singularity. No, I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. It's, long story short, it's an AI that was made to help colonize in the near future, like 300, 500 years in the future. To help, like, colonize and mine and all that, but whenever they go to this specific planet that we're currently on, it finds a stream of alien code, and the alien code corrupts it and basically turns it into, like, this deific, like, cyborg human. So it's, like, obsessed with accumulating biomass and DNA so that it can add to its own structure. I'll show you what I look like, kind of, and then we'll get a Mori here so you can see it. It's the first ever AI killer. Oh, I know, yeah. They haven't done like anything like AI or sci-fi thriller, really, except for like Demogorgon. But That's really about it. It's kind of cool. It's a cool idea for sure. I'm excited to see more of it. It does need some fine tuning for damn sure, because it can be very powerful at this point. Yeah, exactly. So it's basically a human AI imprinted with alien coding, so it just thinks that's kind of like a god, basically. It's got some sentience. It's very interesting. And it's like going around like trying to grab everybody's DNA and biomass, basically. I'm playing a bot match right now that I'm gonna go try to survive against it. So you can hit them with biomass and then they can teleport to the biomass. It's a very interesting character for sure. Yeah. So it's kind of like a pocket dredge, which is what's interesting. Might be. So you shoot biomass, and then if it's kind of like a camera, if they are in view of the camera, you get to hit them with a slipstream. Whenever they're slipstreamed, you're able to teleport directly to the biomass that slipstreams them. And yeah, 8 of them. It's kind of ridiculous. So that might be a little too much. 8 cameras might be too much. I'd say maybe like 5 or 6. 5 or 6 might be definitely a lot. That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's a lot of abilities to teleport around the map. So it's more of a surveillance killer, which is what's interesting. It's kind of like a skull merchant dredge, basically, as well. So it's very interesting in those regards. I feel like I'm playing Rainbow Six half the time. Yeah. There was 4 to 5 jigsaw boxes for Pig. 5 with add-ons. 4 otherwise, so that's a 1 out of 4 chance that you'll get the key that'll open your trap. And if we get the Mori, I'll show you. This is not the Mori. So gotta hook her one more time. Or actually, gotta down her one.
96%.
Gotta hook her one more time if I want the Mori. Oh yeah, exactly. This map is just mesmerizing. I don't know what I'm looking at half the time. Yeah. Also, we got Nicolas Cage coming in 2 months also. He's going to be added as either a survivor or a killer. And he went above and beyond and did all the grunts and voice lines himself, so he's going to have his own voice acting. Which is kind of cool that they're adding like an actor, like an actual actor to the game. Just because he's just a horror junkie in real life, apparently. I think he could be both. He could definitely be both. They're right there, healing. I feel like he could definitely be both. It'd be really interesting to see him be both. Be like the dad from Mom and Dad, or whatever other movie it was. Ghost Rider, nah. They'd probably do a boatload of killer skins, or like not killer skins, but character skins for him. That's gonna be it. Alright, here's the Mori again, and then we'll let Michaela escape and then we'll go play Survivor. This is its Mori, if I can get her to actually stand up and go somewhere else. I want a clear view this time. You can't really get a clear view. Alright, right here should be perfect.
It will be fast, possibly painless. Die fast, please. It is over.
Die fast, please, it says. It's like, really? Goddamn. Alright, Michaela will find the hatch and then we'll go play Survivor. Yeah. And it's also the first killer to like actually have like gore effects too. Other than Hag. Hag's had some gore effects. Seems we found the hatch. Sorry, Michaela. I want to see where the exit gates are here too, I just realized. And another time that the killer's gonna be way too nasty is probably endgame. For example. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is gonna be dumb at endgame. Oh yeah? You don't want to push the exit? Huh? I'll just sit here and I'll camp the exits with my camera and then slipstream you and now all I have to do is wait? She's never gonna push it. She's never gonna push it. Because the bots just, like, they hide from it. Like, they know whenever they're slipstreamed that they can just hide for a year. So she's never gonna push it. The endgame collapse is just gonna kill her. So no one's gonna ever want to push freaking exits. Hey, Junior, how you doing? How was your weekend? So she's over here hiding somewhere, and she's not gonna do anything about it, so... Was that her right there? No. Wait, where is it? Which one is which? I forgot. Is this the exit gate? No, it's not. I had emote wall for a long time, my dude. And now she's gonna die to endgame collapse. And dead. There she is. She died right there. You got COVID? No! Sorry to hear that. Jesus. When'd you get COVID? God, I'm sorry. That sucks. I got it, like, what was it? When was it, Grim? Wasn't it, like, under a year ago? Like, just under? Something like that. Alright, let's go try to survive against it. I'm excited to see what it is like, but it's gonna be interesting. When we got COVID. I'm gonna give him just enough blood points to get him to level 10-ish. So I can have all of his perks and try all of his perks. It was like right after we had started dating. I think we went out like one time and got COVID. It was the worst. But only for like a couple days. Are you vaccinated, Junior? Probably for my parents. I was being careful around them, but it happens. This is my first time having it. Are you vaccinated or? Because honestly, vaccinated, I only had it for like a day and a half before I was like ready to bounce back and start doing stuff. And like I was getting stir crazy because I was sick of just sitting still the whole time. Alright, now we have a third perk slot. I love that he's holding the EMP. Scavenger, what was the other one? Troubleshooter. Alright, this is gonna be awful. I'm not gonna know what to do against this killer. Although it's relatively simple. You kind of get it. It's kind of simple enough to play, but we'll see. James Sunderland, Nia Ace. Good luck, have fun, don't die. When you're chased by the killer, you see the aura of the generator with most progress. See the aura of the killer for 4 seconds after dropping a pallet. You run 1% faster. So while I'm injured, I run 1% faster, and after I heal someone, I gain the status effect. Ah, okay. For sure. Well, I hope you feel better and recover quick. Hey, happy 500, my dude. Facing Singularity. Slipstream comes from biopods, or being near other Slipstream survivors. Disable biopods and remove Slipstream with EMP. So I think you have to hold on to the EMP. I'm not 100% sure. So it's like encouraging you to hold on to the item. But I'm so confused. So we are facing the Singularity. Let's see what it's like. I'm curious. It seems like it could be really overpowered, but... Eyrie of Crows! Forsaken Boneyard. We're in a different map, so this is a map that I actually am relatively familiar with. Not too worried about that. I'm just gonna start this and bounce. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Oh my, I have to recast all my key bindings. Biopod right there. I need ya. Go, dude, run. Go, 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 get away from us. Go get the EMP. Interesting. Bad timing for me to show up. I'm dead. Oh, I was totally through the window. That was garbage. That was absolute garbage. I was totally through the window. This will give me time to do my key bindings. Run, I want you to be F, to be honest. I want you to be C. Alright. Happy 500 followers, Junior. Enjoy, my dude. Damn, I'm hemorrhaged. Is he really coming back? I'll say, please don't tunnel me. So you EMP that to keep it from being able to use biomass. Cool, well I'm hemorrhaged, so I'm toast. So you can hold the EMP on top of your item, question mark? That's very interesting. Ball sack, I'm toast. No, I'm not. Guess I am. It's coming. I'm dead. Nope, that's not a window. I'm dead. He's checking cameras. I think he's trying to spread biomass. Very interesting.
You should thank me for this.
You should thank me for this. Wow. It just picks people up, too. They're healing right there, yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna get another EMP. Those guys need to take heat. James and Nia. Nia got teleported too. That's James, I think. Damn. So EMP cleanses Slipstream, which is cool, but that's Ace. He's dead meat now. James is being chased. He's giving people a chance, which is nice. I'm probably gonna die doing this. Oh my god, you can't be missing skill checks right now. Come on. You'll kill us. Fuck me, and then I missed a skill check. Oh, why? Why? Okay, there's a gen. Awesome. Ace, you just killed us. There we go. I'm gonna get this, and it's probably gonna be time to die. So I kind of get the ability a lot more now. I don't think we have a gen spread at all, so that's probably what's going to kill us here. Besides, obviously, the killer. Oh, good slap. Oh boy. I EMP'd it off of her. And then went and got another one. It's a cool effect. I'm really excited to see a little bit more of it. But again, he's got a lot of cameras, so it's kind of busted in its own regard. Balls. Did you shoot 2 cameras?
I can't see. Vision down.
You guys don't want to be here. Sorry. Damn, we did 3 gen really hard. Damn it. Nah, I'm doo-doo. Big doo-doo. I'm dead. Here it comes. Oh, there we go. Teleported. Okay. Here comes death. This biomass is kind of cool, but... So you scream whenever you get rid of it. Oh, hi there. He's not gonna let this one generator go for a year now. And we haven't started another one, so. So it's a cool idea for the high. Trying to buy some time if they can focus gens. Thank you for the lyric, Orion. We'll see you soon. If anything, I just gotta buy some time, but they're not onto that generator at all. Apparently we're EMP'd here. That's James taking heat. Cucked. I'm dead. That's death. Nothing to be done. On to the next one. Alright, I get the ability a lot more now. Jeez, we tried. Oh, an Eerie of Crows too. Very interesting first match. Good game. On to lay next one. All right, bippity boppity. I didn't get to use like any of his perks. Not that it matters, but do I have anything good for exhaustion? He has no exhaustion perks, so it's nothing too meta shaking or groundbreaking as far as the meta is concerned. Yeah, he's got a couple interesting ideas that are we'll see. All right, let's get back into it. I want a visual terror radius as well. Again, if anybody wants to play PTB, I'll probably do this for another hour, and then I can see what you guys want to do. If anything sounds fun to y'all, let me know. This is the new chapter that's being tested right now, so we're able to just get our hands on it with the AKA PTB, AKA public test build. Get to try the new killer, new map, new survivor, new perks, etc., new content. Before they release it in about 2 or 3 weeks. I figured we get started here, and then we go from there. Aw, twins, boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and or cats, boots and or cats, boots and or cats. Alright, we got a killer. We're all the same person. Alrighty. 25% in all categories, 25% in all categories for me and somebody else. Once again, guys, this is the Buy or Die Show. It's Totally Random Tuesday. We're starting with the PTB of Dead by Daylight. We're facing the Singularity, which is the new killer with the new survivor. Just trying to play and check out the new stuff before it gets released in a couple weeks. If you're new, shoot a follow. We're on Twitch and all socials at Vi Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're on YouTube at Dbdptb, which a lot of this PTB is probably going to end up on YouTube. So make sure to check us out over there. We are 6 subscribers away from 100. We would love your support and your help there. Let's get back into it for a little bit more of the Dbdptb, and then we'll find our way around to other things. That being said, Treatment Theater, Leary's Memorial Institute. This is going to be really interesting for Singularity for sure. Good luck. Have fun. So I want to identify mids immediately. But to be fair, he's probably going to do it like immediately here. Fearmonger, great, awesome. Here it comes. Damn it. And then I get a skill check as I leave. I always get a skill check right as I'm trying to leave. Awesome. Just great. Just fucking great. I was gonna say hopefully it has other priorities, but it definitely has me as a priority. Try to drag it away. Spam, 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 print, 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 print. I impede it, but I guess not. Did it go on to cameras? It's like right on me. Yep, there it is.
Surprising for an inferior life form.
Got 2 gens to the first hook, that's fine. You did.
Genetic material ready for transport.
It also says stuff like, you should thank me. You should thank me for this. It's really ridiculous. The fact that they're adding like killer voice lines is just really funny and goofy. He's still kind of close, so please don't proxy. This is the PTB. If you're sweating hard on the PTB, you're totally missing the point of playing Dead by Daylight. Oh boy, he's coming right back. I love the EMP mechanic actually a lot. So like I can go realistically get this guy's EMP off of him like ASAP. I just got rid of it for him. So now he doesn't have to worry about it. Yeah, it is really funny. It's got some cool voice lines for sure. Since it's AI, it's just that much more demeaning though. Like Wesker voice lines are one thing. Pinhead voice lines are another thing. A robot that has like alien coding and sentience into it, it's just like, what the fuck? You're an asshole. Oh, well, we're all here, so... We're all hindered because he... Okay, double down somebody. So, like... You really don't need to play sweaty for us, my dude. We're all just trying to play the game. Fuck me, dude. Are you being a sweat lord right now? Go, 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 go. He's tunneling the TTV, dude. Trying to find a gen, but there's just nothing in the works. Okay, he's on the person that I got up, at least. I thought he was tunneling the TTV out. I was like, really, dude? Oh, great, that's bad. Okay, awesome. EMP helps a lot. Ball sack is close. That's gonna hurt. No, it's not.
Vision down.
And I ran into a pallet. Awesome. I did it way too late. Dissolution. Yeah, dissolution. I forgot all about it. He teleported entirely somewhere else. That's totally fine with me. Sorry, don't want to be anywhere near me. It's a cool little interaction. It really is. Oh, he's right there. I'm trying to audio him to distract him. It might be working. Alright, we need to find one more gen. Yeah, our audio is working. Oh, he's on sus boy. Just look at it. This majestic marvel of modern day science. If you could EMP the killer and it would be a stun, that'd be kind of fun too. Oh, I ran right into a corner. That was almost awful. Whoever you are, you don't want to be here. That's why. Hi. Or not. Cool. Fuck me. Fuck me. Yeah, fuck me, I guess. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know where a gen is. This map is really hard to find gens. Right up the hallway right there. I gotta know when this thing is no longer EMP'd. It was right there, dude. It's patrolling this one generator. Are you shitting me? How? How did you fucking know, dude? Just came around the corner and just knew? Really sus, bud. That, and you were tunneling a TTV a second ago, that I know is live. Here comes my whack. Alright, we aren't focusing any generators. We're all just running around with our nuts in our hands. There's a generator right here. So they're on a generator. This will buy some time if I can just sit here. Nope. Here we go. Just don't tunnel me out. That's all I ask. Damn it. I gotta get that EMP now. Fuck every duck, dude. It's got a 3-gen. It's already shut down. It's already shut down. You're wasting your EMP. He's on Mochi. We're trying. So he's trying to go to this place. He was trying to go to where we were. You can hear whenever he switches to it. That person just gave up. So if the other people know where that generator is, they need to get to it. He dropped him so he can get me. So this guy is like actually legitimately trying to sweat for a dub right now. In the PTB, but it's fine. Whatever. Who cares, I guess. They're almost done with the generator, which is good. He's almost done recovering, but he's the only person that he's gonna get. Okay. We gotta hurry before he gets his cameras set up. Oh, he got off! He got off! He wiggled off! Run, dude! Run for your fucking life! Go, 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 go! Get that gate! Get the gate! Ah, GG's. All right. Poppin' hot rocket. Shooting goop at us. How dare you goop us like this? GG's. All right, so first survive. Take it. Good game. What was that? 229. Oh boy. It's a lot of VTubers, man. There's a lot of VTubers that play this game. It's kind of insane. Good game. Popping in, and there's 2 other streamers that were in the match, so. Alrighty, let's get back to it. I'll do about 30 more minutes of the PTB, and you guys can let me know if you guys want to do anything else in particular. We got our first successful escape against Singularity. Man, towards the end game, that's just, it's kind of... So the cameras, we gotta talk about the cameras a little bit. One, they're really confusing when you're first playing Singularity. Second, there's too many. There's way too many. Third, there's too many. 4 through 8, there's too many. There needs to be way too many cameras. What kinda was going wrong with the Skull Merchant, they're kinda doing again. But they're kinda doing in like a cool aspect in its own way. Whenever you can slipstream people, that's cool and all. But again, you're giving the killer infinite abilities to use cameras on objectives and POIs. So it's really difficult to, again, it's like, I understand the mechanics behind it. It's much better than Skull Merchant, I'll say that. But it's kind of the same thing as Skull Merchant in its own way. Skull Merchant's kind of like a passive lockdown of objectives. The Singularity is like passive, and it can have some lethality where it can just completely just show up, you know, and just materialize right there. So it's got some cool ideas, but there's way too many cameras. They should also slow down the ability for it to metamorphize or manifest in the biopods. I like the overclock idea. That's kind of cool, but the mobility also, the being able to teleport is also a cool idea, but again, there's just a lot of power that's going out to the killers lately from what Behavior has been doing, like the Knight, the Skull Merchant. Like, it seems like a cool idea in concept, and it's a great idea. It's a cool idea for killer, and it's something new and exciting design-wise. But what I'm talking about ability-wise, there's too many cameras. They need to really bog down how many times you can do the cameras. The EMPs will save you more often than not. If you can literally grab an EMP and make sure you're EMPing everything, you're good. Because then you're just EMPing an entire area, and, you know, Singularity can't teleport to it or anything like that in particular. It can't get to them. But, like, you have to stay constant. You have to stay constantly on those cameras. You have to be constantly on those EMPs. So I'm glad that you can at least make it so that when you're picking up EMPs, it's not interrupting the fact that you have an item either. So there's some cool aspects to it. There's some interesting aspects to it. I really like the killer design-wise. But I feel like lately Behavior has this trend of just giving, and they'll dial it back, I'm sure. They keep on giving a lot of power to the killers and the new killers, and that's okay because the killers do need it in today's killer slash survivor economy. Like, that's just a reality of it. Like, survivors are really strong, they play with their friends, they communicate. So the mobility is great. The amount of cameras can be bogged down a little bit, so you have to be a little bit more what's the word, cautious with your placement and such. But it's an ability that it feels like it might be a little too much, so they just need to dial it back just a little bit and it'll be perfect. How you doing, Wendy? Welcome back. So like I like it in theory and in practice, and it feels really good for that reason, but I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about it. Because again, the cameras are a lot. And I also understand whenever you're playing, it doesn't really seem like a lot, but it, in all actuality, is totally a lot. Not terrible. Been better. Been kind of in and out of some depression stuff, but... Good luck, have fun, don't die. Yeah, a little bit. Just been in and out of some depression for the past few weeks, and ooh, we're going to the new map. I haven't played on the new map yet, so I'm kind of curious to see what it's like on the Survivor side. Played it when I was practicing the Singularity, but slipstream comes from biopods or being near other slipstream survivors. Disable biopods or remove slipstream with EMP. Yep. I kind of get it a lot more after playing the first match. The first match was kind of like, holy shit, this is kind of busted. And then the second time you're like, oh, you remove it with the EMP, you stop the cameras with the EMP, and then stop the ability to be able to... They need to make it so that the EMP can get rid of the biopod eventually, maybe after like 2 or 3 EMPs. They render it useless, so like the cameras are still there, but... This is the new one. Toba Landing, and this is the new map as well. It's alright so far. New killer is pretty cool. I like the idea of them for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get an EMP for now. It has indeed been a long time. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, something went wrong. Check it out in a second. Stream elements is kind of goofy all the time. Alright, so now this guy is gonna be fully set up by this point. If you have the PTB downloaded, that's what I'm playing right now. This just came out today. It's the new Survivor, new killer, new map. Some content balancing updates. Yeah, Stream Elements is on some shit. That was quick. It's like right over there, so there's really no reason to do this. Welcome back. Hopefully you've been doing well. Oh, he's dead meat. Already tunneling out this person. Alright, he let him off. That's good. Decent, not suppose. I'll help you right back and take care of my puppy real quick. Sounds good. What kind of puppy did you get? I appreciate the lurk. Aww, Shep puppy. If you're in our Discord still, you should... You don't... Oh, okay. If you have any pictures, I'd love to see some pictures. I love German Shepherds. They're beautiful. Oh, welcome back. I do too. They're adorable fucking puppies. I was trying to show him that the pod's already been used. I already zapped the biopod. Oh, hi! Should I be worried about that thing now? There it is. You really want to heal right now? It's already... You're wasting your EMP, dude. I think maybe they don't understand how the mechanic works yet. Say Willies. Ooh, totem. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, we gotta find a gen. I love this perk. If you get into a chase, it shows you where the generator with the most progress is. There's a biopod right there. I should get another EMP and go for it. Or just miss a skill check, that too. That biopod was looking for me right there. Awesome. We're outie. It was like right there. I think I just saw it too. I love how he's just like, print, 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 print. I don't know which one opened. That one over there, I guess. Oh, wow. Yeah, got him pretty much figured out now. GG's. Got a couple escapes from it. That was the first time that I played that map as a survivor, though, so I was kind of interested in checking that out. I'll do one more, and then we'll pull up and see what you guys are thinking.